Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day today. Today I got a video sent to me by Commander Blitzleader called Swift and Sudden Strike. It is a Soviet BT-5, which is a tier 3 light tank. He's platooned with one of his friends, which is in the same tank. And he's going to run around the map like a buffoon and just cause misery and discontent everywhere he shows up. And it's a whole lot of fun to watch. And he just puts on another clinic on how to wreck people's souls, and it's a beautiful thing. So anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for coming back and checking out the channel. Let's get to it, y'all. Thanks for watching. So CB Hat loves his tank, and he sent me another game a couple days after this one, but unfortunately the update came out and it's not playable, but I had already recorded this game. So you see those two guys right there that I'm highlighting? They are going to get into an epic flame war at the end of this game, probably around the 7-minute 27-second mark, right after CB takes out a Matilda. It's pretty funny, but it's sad at the same time. But still pretty funny. So CB loves his tank, man. He's platooned with one of his friends from, I guess they've been friends for a while, and CB's just going to run around this map, like I said in the intro, and just stir up a lot of hate and discontent. He's going to pull a light tank in. He's going to go over here, probably right around the A1 line area, and basically sucker in a light tank. And it's pretty beautiful to see. And the BT-5 doesn't really have a whole lot of armor. It's got the hole's only got like 15 millimeters. The size is 13, and the rear is 10. The turret's got 20. And there's the PZ the 1C. And so it's got 15 in the sides, 15 in the back. The turret kind of looks like I don't know, kind of like an old Spam can. If you're looking top down on it. Tank's kind of fast. It's about 50, depending on the engine, about 55 kp, kph, and I'm pretty sure that he's got the 45 millimeter gun, and it has about 55 millimeters of penetration and about 47 damage per shot average. DPM is about 1226. So reload time is okay. The aim time is okay. But in these low tier matches, man, with these machine gun tanks, man, like this one in particular, could just put a hurting on you. And he's bottom tier in a tier 4 match. But as you can see, he's a really good shot. This isn't his first time playing his tank. And his teammate, his platoon mate, is giving the PZ the business and push him down in his ravine, and then CB's going to finish him off. He's real careful not to ram the guy to give away his hit points either. I probably would have just plowed right into that dude. Probably would have killed myself. But CB's a lot smarter than that. So now he's looking. He's got another enemy player, the T3 convertible American medium tank sitting over here, and he's going to go after it. So it's just one tank at a time. And there's the cruiser 3. He runs into his Stug. And that's one of the guys that's going to get into the flame war. And now he's smashing this T3 in the face. He takes him out, so that's a second kill. I imagine this tank is a lot of fun to play, man. It's just got good speed, good maneuverability. The whole traverse is pretty good. It'd be awesome if the turret was a little bit faster to traverse, but still, though, it's a fun tank. They're up by 2. Again, he's real careful. Just a really good player, thinking what he's going to do is he's going to head over here to this little hill, see if there's anybody sitting on the hill. Because, this is a low tier match, man. This isn't like, your tier, 6s, 8, and up, where people, where these map is played with the normal meta. You usually have some mediums and light tanks sitting up here, TD or 2 spotting. They're covering that. You're sitting on the corner there, trading shots with each other, and usually Artie's shitting on you at some point during the game, but there's no Artie. So, you know, that just, now it's just a kind of a free-for-all, him and his buddy. And the Stug and the M8A1 are making their way over here. And this is where they're going to get into it. Like I said, right around the time whenever CB gets a hold of this Matilda. So CB's going to pull up here and see if he can spot somebody, and he does. He spots the Stug. I mean, blame Lassie. He spots the M3 Stewart, but doesn't have the gun depression to point down at him. And the Stewart takes off, which is very smart, and decides to go somewhere else. He's just pulling up in this bush to see if he can spot somebody. And now they're losing. And the Stug and the M8A1, which is the Tier 4 TD, which was, you know, that was the line I went down first when I first started playing, was the American TD line, the Hellcat line, because that's a tank I wanted. And he gets spotted right there, and as you can see, their TD is on, well, is on his first shot ricochets off his tracks and hits the T5. And Brian goes flying like a total buffoon. Fortunately, he lands on his tracks, but he loses more than half of his hit points. And now he's taking a shot at the Stewart. The Stewart takes out one of his teammates. Manages to get a good hit on him. So the gun is fairly accurate. I mean, for a Soviet tank, especially a light tank. But he's going to take off over here to try to get a, you know, because there's nobody near his base. You know, that light tank can go over there and cap him out. And so his teammates chasing, you know, trying to catch up with him, but he's got to do something about this light tank, because now they're down by 2. He knows that light tank is over here somewhere, and there he is. He ends up spotting him, and the Stewart's not even looking his way. He gets tracked, looks like, and then he takes him out and sends him to the barn. So that's beautiful. That's kill number 3. And now the game's tied up, and this is getting about to be that point where the Stug, his name is CCB651. I'm sure it's an anonymized name, and the Stug 3B is gonna make a push, and Brian 85 and M8A1 is not gonna go for it and decides to stay where he's at, and the Stug 3 is gonna get killed, and then from there on, and it's coming up, it's gonna start shitting on this M8A1, and then from there on, it's pure comedy. If you know, as long as if you pay attention to it, and there you go. So watch this. Here we go. You know, the guy's just upset that the M8A1 didn't come with him. You know, and he should have never pushed this side, because I mean, he's got a freaking Matilda sitting over here, which is a beast, man. And there you go. And CCB is starting in on poor old Brian, but Brian ain't having it. He's giving it right back, and that's where it turns pretty funny. So, but that Matilda was CB's 4th kill, and that Matilda was having a banging game, dude. He did over like 2276 in damage. He had 4 kills in high caliber during this game, and fortunately, CB caught him right at the end of, you know, he didn't hardly have any hit points left. He'd been beat up pretty bad, but the dude's been in the mix the whole game. And that Matilda's got some serious armor, so I would say that was a pretty good shot. Now CB's going back to just kind of check on the base, you know, kind of make a run over here to see if there's anybody over here, because you know, it's just them. You know, it's you know, it's 3-3, and instead of the M8A1 playing the game, he's too busy staring at the screen and typing on his keyboard. So I mean, more effectively, the dude's pretty much out of the game at the moment. He's not even really playing it. which again leaves CB and his teammates to play this, to finish out this game. So there's somebody over here. Somebody is sitting in one of these bushes and spotting him. I kind of almost think he was up on the TD perch behind him on that hill. And CB didn't check up there, but he's gonna make a pass through all these trees to see if he spots anybody, but he doesn't end up spotting anybody. And maybe the guy was on the move too. Like I said, he doesn't spot anybody, so he's gonna head back over to where the M8A1 is. Dead tank, don't tank. Maybe he was trying to say dead tanks don't talk. Oh man, I mean, Brian's just playing his game, and this dude starting in on him just because he didn't die. Come die with him, And while it's funny, it's kind of sad, man. It's just another example of how toxic this game can be. And my best piece of advice to you guys that are new and you start to experience this kind of stuff, and you will eventually, just turn it off. Just block the dude. You can go in and mute that dude, and you won't have to listen to it ever, no more. Anyway, he's gonna make his way up here and see if he can spot anybody. There's the M8A1. He's kind of sitting in cover. He knows there's somebody over here. And there's a Cruiser 3. And he gets spotted. And the Cruiser 3 is sitting behind somebody that's dead. Pack 36 TD. Takes him out. That thing is ridiculous. And just seeing if he got, there's a guy that killed the Stug on the T-28, and which is funny. Brian managed to kill the dude that killed his Stug counterpart, and but that guy's not having none of it. He's going to give him the business all the way to the end of the game. So now him and CB and his buddy are going to go down here by the beach and see if they can find that last TD. Their enemy Stug. He's somewhere. And his teammate, Stug 3 teammate is giving him the business for capping. And which, I mean, at this point, if you look at it right now, which would have been smart, because there's no way that the Stug player is going to possibly win this game. That's a sure enough win. And CB is going to put on another example of bush mechanics right here at the end. And so if you're new to this game and you don't understand how to do this, watch what he does right here. He spots the Stug. He's going to back up, wait till the bushes go opaque, and now he can shoot all he wants, and the dude's not going to spot him. But no way. I mean, he can see the rounds flying because of the indicator where the shots are coming from, but he's not going to spot CB. Backs up. Takes a shot. That's an example of a TD player that knows what he's doing and is not greedy. He's very methodical in how he handles his business. And this is why the dude is such a good player. Most people would get in that bush and just go to shooting, and they would shoot until he got killed, because that's exactly what that Stug would do. The Stug is no joke. And you're about to see an example of what I'm talking about. Stug just took out the M8A1. He's got a pretty quick reload. and gets a cracking good shot on for 116 damage on CB, but it don't matter. Game is over. Game is over. So man, I had a cracking good game, dude. For tier 3 in a Soviet, you Ace the Tank, Bruiser, Hand of God, Duelist, Fire for Effect. You got, what is it, Orlik's Medal for killing 2 or more tanks in a light tank that are a tier higher than you. You got the Defender Medal for reducing the captured points by 70 or more. You had 1,154 damage, 6 kills, 3 spots. You made 74,000 credits. A little bit of your, a little bit more detailed stuff. You shot 43 times, you hit 34 times, and you pinned 26 times, which is an average damage per shot of 44. So that's a lot of shooting, man, to get over 1,000. I mean, sometimes it's hard to get over 1,000 in a tier 6 match. So, I mean, great job, dude. What a great game. A lot of fun to watch. If you go back and rewatch and read the comments between those two cats, man, that's pretty funny. I was pretty much cracking me up during the game. But anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. If it wasn't complete garbage due to me, please consider hitting that like button, thumbs up. And if it's your first time here and you like what you see, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. And again, thanks again for watching. Y'all take care and have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.